Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. I hope you're doing well on this fine day for some tiny rogues. We're doing another run here today, folks, and we are going to be using the soldier again. And the reason I want to use the soldier is because I want to get the dragoon class unlocked. So we have to get to the burning hells to kind of unlock the rest of the, I guess, chaotic classes, right? And to do that, might as well unlock a dragoon while we're at it. So that's our goal today, folks. We're going to rock Cinder level 12. We're going to go with the tents. The mastery looks like so. And we're going to get right into it. And while we're getting into it here, folks, if you are new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, please consider becoming a subscribing member to the channel. Really like to have you as part of the community. So let's rock and roll. What do we have? We have the trash poleaxe. Real inspiring stuff there. Town guard armor and kettle helm. Let's get into it here. I guess we'll go with candy. Would have been great to get some beef, but that's all right. One key out. We'll take the key for sure. These guys are all kinds of beasted up with enchantments. Butterfree there, giving me some problems for sure. Got the meaty boys. Alright, let's grab some decks. So one of the things that I have to do here, obviously, to get to the burning hells here, folks, we got to go... we got to get -3 in morality. Meaning we have to be chaotic, right? So... there's a few ways to do that. The tavern obviously is a key to it with the illegal gun parts. Another key, of course, is the... another key is, of course, the black market. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Black market. I would assume that once we take the hell path, there are shops there that will lower our morality as well. So we have to kind of keep this in mind. Because I've got to get to Tiamat. Actually, Tiamat might be the floor 11 boss in the Burning Hells. So we'll check it out. I don't know. I've never been to the Burning Hells. The last run I did, we made it to the High Heavens. And came out on top against Bahamut. That was a fun run. You should definitely check that one out. And here we are, following this up. I'd like to, get something substantial unlocked with each run for sure. Zombie charm. We have the muscle charm. Flippers. Each point of dexterity. Dash length. Okay. Lotus amulet. Increased stamina recovery speed. We'll take the muscle charm. Not really great choices, but that's floor 1 for you, folks. On to floor 2 we go. Oh yeah, we get this banger of a track, The Forgotten Mines. You love to hear it, folks. Alright, so let's go. I like... so for tiny rogues, right? Like, it's hard to determine exactly what types of weapons I like the best. We have the Executioner Sword here. We have the Battle Axe. Medium range, and then the nunchaku, 2 flails, instability, 30% more top end damage. I feel like we did the execution. It's by far the best item here, though. So I'll take the Executioner Sword. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So I'm not, I have trouble determining which weapon type I like the best, right? Like ranged weapons, you get the bows. And it's definitely a different playstyle when you're rocking a bow versus a melee weapon. Melee weapons, you kind of gotta get in there a little more, right? Gotta get up close and personal, if you will. Close combat, right? On the tally of 5 primary attacks at Mark with Fighter's Mark, which guarantees ruthless hits, 100% more top end damage, okay? Automatic knowledge. Multiplier against bleeding enemies. Okay. Earn luck. Unforgiving. Grants 100% increased ailment duration and makes ailments inflicted by non-crits have 100% increased effects. That's actually pretty good. I think we'll go with Unforgiving. We are rocking some bleed right now. So let's do it. And you see how effective that bleed actually is with just that one trait that we got. But again, to complete the thought on what I was saying initially, right? Melee weapons, you kind of got to get up close and personal with them. Usually you have some strength involved, so you're able to, you know, get heavy armor and things of the like. It's definitely a different play style. And then you have magic weapons that are kind of in a class of their own. Obviously you have like the missile-based weapons, but then you have things like the books and the like. It's just something that keeps me coming back to this game and excited to try new characters, new runs, new challenges, right? And things of the like. So, definitely a sweet game. If you are not playing Tiny Rogues and you're interested, maybe you've seen a few runs and you haven't tried it out yet for whatever reason, give it a shot. It's a real fun game. It's got a bit of a learning curve. You got to learn some of the vernacular, right? You got to learn some of the terminology. You got to get used to dodging and just tracking a bunch of projectiles on the screen, always. But look at this, folks. We have a few epics here. That's excellent. Jade Bracelet. Each point of dexterity grants chance to repeat attack. We have the Berserker Gauntlets. On kill, gain Berserk. 20% more attack speed and movement speed for 8 seconds. That's pretty darn good. Then we have the Knife Shoes. 2 knife projectiles that inflict bleed. I think I have to go with that, right? Yeah, we're going with the Knife Shoes for sure. We're rocking some bleed for sure. Yeah, Tiny Rogues, a bit of a learning curve for sure, but like once you kind of get into it, once you get some exposure to it, once you get a little more comfortable with the controls and the game itself, right? It really is a fun game to play for sure. And this laser beam is giving me some trouble for sure. Actually took a hit there. I kind of got in a really bad position. Took a hit and poison there too. That's not good. All right, I'm gonna stop talking as much. That is, and I'm gonna focus on dodging and weaving for sure. Let's get some healing going on. Alright, we have the double scythe. Slashing damage hits twice. Then we have the runic sword, which is a mana draining weapon. We'll go with the runic sword, which is a one-handed weapon. It's obviously got nothing on our executioner sword with the bleed. You know, beehives can bleed, folks. They absolutely can. Gotta remember we got these flying knives from my feet here. Use dash a little more often, right? Alright, let's get some gold. Tavern. Yeah, we can pop into the tavern here. We have a legal gun parts guy. This guy will be impressed by my weapon. Really? You're not impressed? Oh, it's uncommon. Okay. Alright, never mind. I think we need a rare or better. Legal gun parts guy. It's 30 gold, unfortunately. But that's what we want. We want the evil interactions. So there's not really much to do here. In fact, I'll just bank my gold. I'll just save it. Alright, level up. Let's see what our second level up gives us. Discharge, not really interested in that. Fire and Blood. You can stack Burn and Bleed up to 10 stacks, but Burn and Bleed deal 50% less damage. That's not great. We have Insight, grants 100% increased stats granted by mana draining weapons. I mean, if we ever get a mana draining weapon, right, this is actually a very, very good skill to have. So we're going to go with it. It doesn't really help us out right now, though, unfortunately. Let's go with the gloves. Yeah, we still need some gloves. Let's go with the gloves. And let's see what Queen Bee has to offer here. See ya, Queen Bee. Nice to know ya. Alright, what do we have here? A few set items. Here's a set glove. Warlock gloves. 20% increased damage over time. Tick speed. Okay. That actually does strangely work for us. Wool shoes. Elven cloak. +1 evade. Yeah, we're not... We'll go with the Warlock gloves. They do work. We have the good shop and we have the law shop. Okay, so the good shops open up now that we have defeated Bahamut. Okay. We don't want to go to the good shop, though, of course, because that is going to increase our morality. Energy charm. 25% increased stamina recovery speed. Your thrusting damage inflicts bleed. Fallen Star. Grants +1 mana. Now we're going to move on. We're going to save our souls. And we're going to use the campfire to get another heart for sure. So let's gain favor. Let's go with another heart. You bet. 3 hearts. Still poison though. We gotta figure that out. Set item stash. It is locked. I mean, I guess it's better than a treasure rock. Bleed is very effective, at least so far. What do we have here? We have the wedding dress. Your lucky hits charm. We'll pick it up. Surely it can be sold. Cursed beef. I don't like stacking curses. I'm going to go with the gold. Controversial to turn down your primary stat, for sure. I would agree. Alchemy stash. Let's let the knife shoes do the talking. Berserker potion and mana potion. We have a pawn shop here, but we have a warrior stash. Would definitely take the pawn shop in any other case, but we're going to take the warrior stash for sure. Gotta watch out for the meaty boys. And I did just take a hit there. That's not good. Lots of stuff going on in this room here for sure. Including these guys that are quite annoying if you don't get on them quick. Alright, warrior stash. What do we have? We have a Falchion, right? Swift Saber. Primary attack deals slashing damage, grants swiftness on hits, increase move speed. 212, 425. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go with the event. Alright, what do we have here? Hey, want to play a game? For the low price of 5 gold, you can win some superb trash I've collected. Yeehaw, let's play. Keep track of the ball. Right there. Lucky you. Let's see here. Take this. Witch hat. I mean, we'll take it. Alright, let's do this one more time. I mean, that wasn't a terrible item. It wasn't great for us, but... Don't necessarily know that I'd call it trash here on 4-4. Alright, let's see what else he's got. Running shoes. Gain a stack of momentum. Alright, now we need a pawn shop pretty bad for sure. A shop's not going to do much for us. Got some gold. Dragon Slayer stash. We have a blacksmith that will allow us to upgrade. Let's go with the Dragon Slayer stash. I've had good luck with these as well. Alright, what do we have? We have the Candy Scroll. Doesn't work with our kit at all. But it'll sell. Well, let's go and grab another key. Not super interested in a gold chest. Set items or random companion. I think we can roll with the companion for sure. Don't have any dice, so we're kind of forced into that direction anyways, but let's let the bleed do its thing for sure. And the Shambling Mountain has been bled out. Alright, what do we have here for rewards? We have an epic. And it's a light bulb. Alright, so we have Jar of Goo. 5% increased damage. Not bad. Light bulb. 100% increase effective shock. That's unfortunate that it's for shock. Red scarf. 50% increase effect of chill. I mean... so let's get rid of the poleaxe for sure. I think you take the Jar of Goo. I don't really see myself doing anything with lightning or chill. Alright, goo. Let's go with some beef. Beef is what's for dinner for sure. Alright, excuse me. I said grr. Not even sure why. Key or ranger stash. We're gonna go with the key. Not interested in ranged weapons. We need some melee weapons in our life. For sure. Stay keen on the dodge. These totems respawn if you don't kill them last. Something I've learned for sure. Alright, rare weapons. Yeah, we're all over this. What do we have here? We have the Gargoyle Tail Axe. Intimidates on critical hit. It's one-handed. Blacksmith Hammer. Just don't like that. Chainsaw Katana. It's a dex weapon, but it's two-handed. I guess we're going to go with the Gargoyle Tail Axe. And we're not really too excited about that. Try not to stack curse in this one. It really worked against me in the last one, for sure. So let's see if we can avoid it. Unless, of course, there's just something you simply cannot turn down. We'll see. Let's go with the event room. I believe this is... oh yeah, this is an excellent one. You get food storage. Look at this. We're going to easily get a level up here. So we're going to lose 2 decks here. Does get us closer to a level up, of course. Well, secures a level up, I should say. Two-handed melee weapons count as one-handed and allow for wearing an offhand item. Without question, we go with that. And I think I'm good. Yeah, whatever. We'll take it. Alright. alchemy stash or shop. Suppose we can poke in here. Yeah, alright. We'll buy the steak. We'll buy the sausage as well. And the pear, why not? No bombs. That's actually surprising. It's not often that you run out of bombs. Alright, golden chest or some gold. I mean, we've got plenty of keys. So why don't we check out the golden chest and see what the golden chest can do for us, folks. That's what it's all about. Let's get these meaty boys down. Alright, we have weapons, wands, 2 uncommon wands. Let's see, do we have anything that... I mean, the witch hat is a common item, so we can probably trash that for sure. Bubble wand or holy bolt wand. We have to unload this stuff. Guaranteed epic item. Yeah, we're all over this. Let's go. We have the Pied Piper. I've had my bouts with this guy in the past for sure. Let's see how he likes bleed. He doesn't like bleed too much. Alright. What do we have here? We have 4 options. They're all going to be epic. So this is a breakthrough for us for sure. Now, let's make sure we make the right choice. We have the Emblem of Chaos. This is an accessory, +3 luck and +3 curse. Man, if you could get, like with purging stones and whatnot, if you could get your curse gone, that would be pretty amazing. I'm actually really tempted to take that. We have the Emblem of Balance. Luck and curse are equal to the greater of the 2 values, okay? So if you get all cursed up, then you can throw that on and get all lucky. We have the Sylph Gloves, +1 revive on Defy Death and on revive gain 2nd wind. What are we rocking for gloves right now? Ichor Torch. I do like the Sylph Gloves. I'm going to go with the Emblem of Chaos because I'm feeling a little spicy for sure. +3 luck, right? I mean, we'll take it for sure. But of course, the curse will also get us. Tiger Charm. 5% increased attack speed. Twilight Branch. It's just not worth the souls. Let's see if the luck can work for us. As it does right there. Alright, let's grab the giant stack of gold for sure. Alright, +1 intelligence or +2 keys. So you see the luck really working for us here. So it's going to work for us and the curse is going to work against us. It's all kind of like how the game figures it out. With whatever the programming tells it to, I suppose. Set item stash, not interested really in set items. We do have the Warlock gloves, but they're just that, Warlock gloves, right? Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Pawn shop. We need this so desperately. Alright, running shoes. Peace. Nice pair of red sneakers. Let's get this and let's get rich. And then let's throw our economic weight around for sure. Shop would be nice, but I'm going to go with the bombs because we're devoid of bombs. Literally have 0 bombs, which is kind of amazing. Took a hit there. This guy's kind of challenging. Alright, blacksmith to upgrade some weapons. Yes. Okay, so we got that maxed out. So the tavern would be good here, but so would the warrior stash. especially with the luck. So I'm thinking luck, right? I'm thinking legendary. Or at least hoping for a legendary. We'll see. All right, let's go. What do we have here? We have the slow balloon hammer. Never mind. All right, that was very underwhelming. Let's go with the beef. Gotta remind myself I've got one hit. These jellyfish guys are quite challenging to me. Having to kind of get in there and, yeah, we get hit. That's a bummer. What do you do? So that wasn't great. Now we are just getting all intelligence-based traits, which is baffling to me. Well, let's see. Critical hits with melee and ranged attack trigger the attack of a non-channeling magic weapon in your first inventory slot. I guess we'll go with that. I mean, it's not great. All right, here we go. Feel a bit deflated after reviving there, but what do you do, you know? All right, bleed it's still working for us. It's not working great, but it's still working for us. We're going to get our heart back here. We really need some survivability if we're going to make this run feasible. Armor charm, +1 armor, that's useful. Makes all weapons draining profit from stat bonuses. Makes all weapons drain mana. Make them profit from stat bonuses from mana. There you go, 100% increased stats granted by mana-draining weapons. So this actually goes incredibly well, but it's an accessory that we're going to have to throw on over our luck bonus. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go with the, well, man, I'm at an impasse here. Do we want to just rock the luck, see if we can get rid of the curse? Kind of feels like that's, I mean, it feels like this is a really good accessory. I'll go with the armor charm. I mean, that's a real good one for sure. Especially with the insight that we have. I mean, 100% increased stats to our weapon. Hopefully I don't regret that. Let's get some more survivability though. Especially given that we no longer have a revive. Got the black hole. Black hole is brutal for sure. Happy to make it out of that one alive. All right, let's go with some soul hearts. Back some gold here. Curse bites there, but a royal armory pops up due to luck. Okay. What do we have here, folks? We have the Chloroblast Bow. S for Dex. Nice. Titan Sickle. Two-handed. Each point of strength grants 1% critical hit chance to this weapon. That's pretty amazing. We have the Salamandra. That's a fire sword. Grants 2 Salamandra companions 15% increased fire damage. Okay. And the Trident. Okay, so we have some choices here. This is a mana draining weapon too, folks. I think I'm going to go with the fire sword. We're going to do it. Okay. Alright, well, let's go. Pawn shop or petrified armor. We're going with the petrified armor for sure. Alright, we have a shop. We have a key. Let's pop into the shop. Well, cancel that. We don't have any bombs. The range on the fire sword is not great. Blacksmith. Repair armor. Yeah, we can do this. We have to feed this guy a heart, unfortunately. But maybe we can get a purging stone in here. Here's the bomb guy. Dice guy. So I don't think we're going to get to the very bottom, like the floor 12. I don't think... We just have to get to floor 11 and beat Tiamat. So I think we can actually go in on some of these interactions that increase alignment. Let's get our health potions refilled. I want to see if I can re-roll and get a purging stone. Alright, we have the burning fire sword. Does even more fire damage. Okay. So, I mean, this is kind of an unexpected addition to our kit, but we'll take it for sure. Can't remember if purging stones take 10 or 20 gold. I think it's 20 gold. Alright, so we have a bunch of potions here. And I just placed a bomb in error. Guaranteed helmets. That gives us 1 suppression. It's just not very good. So let's go ahead and... I mean, can I bomb this? No. Alright, let's go with the guaranteed helmet. And this is going to be quite interesting here. Versus the Phoenix. We can get pretty intense. Alright, take that. Take some bleed. Alright, later, Phoenix. Alright, what do we have here? This increases your bleed damage. I do know that. 50% increased bleed damage. We are doing bleed still with our little dagger shoes. We have the Warlock Hood. Each point of mana additionally grants necrotic damage. Okay, and then we have the Flare Specs. 20% increased fire damage. I think that's a no-brainer. We're looking like the fireman here, folks. Just kind of waiting for that one item to set us over the edge, you know? Feel like that's a pretty common thing with tiny rogues. All right, let's rock and roll. Beef, that's what's for dinner here, folks. I definitely have to focus more on dodging for sure with the limited range weapon. But sometimes that's what you get with melee builds, right? Different way to play it for sure. All right, let's go. We have random dice and a random potion. We'll take some more dice. Our candy or gold? Let's go with the candy. Pawn shop. Yeah, we could use a pawn shop for sure. Let's get our gold reserves back up and running. Gargoyle tail axe. We'll see ya. Kettle helm. See ya. Okay, cursed chocolate or many bombs. We're gonna take the many bombs. Random consumable. What do we get there? Sometimes we get a blacksmith's whetstone there, which will get this to level 4. So we're going to take this. Definitely not a guarantee by any stretch, but... Alright, so we get a crystallized soul heart. That's useful. We'll take that. We get a gift box, which gives us... keys and bombs. We'll take it. We can repair here or an obsidian chest. We have 7 keys. Let's take the obsidian chest. Maybe we get something that's real nice. Maybe not. Maybe so. Kind of got a little caught up there. In fact, it took several hits in that room there. That was a kind of a challenging room for sure. Gams Barts. Nothing I'm interested in. Ranged weapon or soul hearts. We'll go with the soul heart. Survivability, right? You got to get on those like beetle guys. Those little pillar-looking guys, you got to get on them right away. Just don't take a hit like I did there, of course, but... Alright, what do we have? A baseball bat. Guaranteed legendary item. Here we go, folks. Our first legendary will be at the conclusion of this. Now, do we go with the repair powder? Otherwise, I've got 5 hits, and I've got very shallow range. I'm going to do it. Can't be too careful. All right, let's go. We have the succubus. Definitely have gone toe-to-toe with the succubus several times. And it looks like the passive damage, the bleed, and all that good stuff. Didn't even need the armor. That's okay. All right, let's get our legendary rocking and rolling. We should have 3 legendaries here. And we do. All right, so I believe these are the paw mitts, right? Paw mitts. Your ruthless hits are crushing hits and vice versa. We have a 0% ruthless hit chance, 0% crushing hit chance. So not very great for our current iteration. We have the phalanx. Grants 2 spear warrior companions and gives us +2 block. That's tremendous. And they give us +10% attack speed. That's great. And we have the triumvirate. Legendary offhand. Grants a fire orbital that deals fire damage and inflicts burn. Cold orbital. Wow. Okay. Grants +30 power. I believe power gives you attack damage. And it does kind of stick with our fire kit here too. I mean, do we go with the survivability and more companions? With the phalanx? +2 block. Or do we go with the triumvirate? Or do we re-roll it? I think, I mean, we're in desperate need of an offhand for sure. I mean, this is going to be a bunch of orbitals, right? I'll go with it. I did not see this build going in this way at all. I'll be completely honest with you. All right, Law Shop. Let's check it out. What do we have? Inferno Potion. For 5 souls, though. 5% critical hit chance. Calcium. Gives us a bit of dexterity growth. We're going to move on because we want to save our souls because we want to add another heart. Or maybe even stamina. I mean, stamina has been pretty good to us as well. Well, let's go with warrior stash here. Now watch, I'll get a legendary 2-handed weapon. Just watch. The sword definitely needs to hit harder. Lucky Sun Vortex. It's a legendary 1-handed weapon that's a fire attacking weapon. Alright, what do we have here? Primary spins a flail that deals a bunch of fire damage. As a secondary attack, shoots fire beams that deal more fire damage while spinning for 2.5 times per second. It's lucky, so we get lucky hit chance. I mean, it's got to be more inspiring than a very short-ranged sword. Oh, yeah. We're all over this for sure. And we have a royal armory containing legendary weapons as well. My goodness. I mean, dare I say that our luck right here is really paying off. So what do we have here? I see like an AK-47 or a chain gun or something. We have the Divine Spirit Wand. Not interested in that. The Unreal Zenith. SSS. Unreal. 25% increased attack speed. Primary attack cycles between fire, cold, lightning, and poison, dark, and radiant. Okay? It attacks very, very fast. It has a range of far. That does sound unreal, especially with that increased attack speed. Divine Rungomaniad. It's radiant. Weapon has 100% ruthless hit chance. Wow. Does pretty amazing damage too. That's a 2-handed weapon, do note. So is the Zenith. Legendary Mega Machine Gun. Skills S with strength. Really? Very far. 25% increased damage. But another 2-handed weapon. I mean, do we go with the Zenith? If we go with the Zenith, then we forfeit our Triumvirate. So it almost kind of feels like we need to... I mean, we could re-roll this too, folks. Definitely could. 25% increased attack speed. And it's going to cycle. Oh, wait, no, never mind. We have Titan Grip, right? Yeah, we have Titan Grip. So I'm going to go with this. I think this matches our kit pretty darn well. Oh yeah, we are just like an elemental warrior now, for sure. Alright. Let's see how we do. Basically what we want to do, I mean, I want to see if I can like respec my character a little bit. Maybe with some obsidian dice, if we can get our hands on some. Lollipop +3 intelligence, you bet. I think our final level up will determine a lot for us. Just need more of that, like, overall just slaying type damage. I mean, we have like all of these status effects, which are great. We have our offhand and our main hand doing, you know, all kinds of status effects. We actually have 2 level ups to go as well. So that's good. Is this a mana draining weapon? It is not. Random resin, set item stash. Beef or petrified mana. It's not a mana draining weapon. Should we give this flail a go too? Why not when you have 2 legendary fire weapons? Blunt trauma. Striking and body damage inflicts instability. Burn aura. Grants you an aura that inflicts burn and debuffs enemies to take fire damage from you and your companions. So that's an aura. We don't need that, really. Blessed Hammer. On non-triggered lucky hit. Influence. Vision Quest. Beef. Gain 100% increased stats from strength. Focus Might. After not attacking for 1 second, stock up. Mana Beacon. If you have drained mana in the past 4 seconds. Keen Mind. 100% increased stats from intelligence. Yeah, that's not great. If they're not attacking for 1 second, stock up on 1 guaranteed lethal hit with primary attacks. Up to a maximum of 10. Okay. I guess we'll take that. I feel like we need some obsidian dice for sure. God-awful Cluck-Eye Bow. Cursed Obsidian Chest. Let's go with some more dice. Maybe we can get some obsidian dice. Maybe not. Maybe so. Got some meteor action going on in this room. We did bag an obsidian dice. Okay, so that's good. +1 intelligence. We definitely want to get our next level up, for sure. So I'm trying to see where that trait that we just selected stacks. You know, where it's banking up lethal blows for us. Oh, right down there in the bottom left. I see. Okay. Petrified Horde. Let's do this. All right. Grants 25% increased damage over time tick speed. So that's working with all of the elemental damage we're throwing down. Blood Altar. Grants rewards at the cost of sacrificing 1 heart. We gotta get these weapons upgraded too, for sure. I think we can sack 1 heart. Three purging stones. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is exactly what we need, actually. Now we're going to be able to completely cure our curse. And just rock plus 3 luck. Spells 1 stack of curse. Don't we have... What am I getting wrong here? So it's curse that cannot be expelled. Okay, fine. Alright, let's rock and roll. Guaranteed offhand or set item. I think we can do better than this, right? Guaranteed legendary item. Yeah, we're all over this. We'll take some legendary equipment, hopefully. We're doing well on weapons. Let's see if we can just melt this boss quickly. The abomination. Later, abomination. An abomination you truly are. Alright, so our tent's going to give us plus 2 hearts back. That's why I didn't really want to use my healing flasks. Alright, what do we have here? We have the Arch Wizard hat, plus 3 mana. That's incredible. We have Hermes Sandals. Oh yeah, I love Hermes Sandals. Sands of Eternity. Debuffs you inflict persist indefinitely and have 100% increased effect. So that's like all of the debuffs that we're throwing on right now. We would have to forfeit our luck, which also forfeits our curse. I think all the legendaries showing up are because we got some real luck. I mean, bleed is a debuff, right? Like, think about all these debuffs. Think if they just never wore off. I kind of love that. Could also re-roll it too. I mean, we could re-roll this a lot. Like, what do we need? Like, legendary armor would be great, wouldn't it? Legendary gloves would be nice. My mind tells me to go with this. So we're gonna do it. Boy, has our character morphed into something that I don't like. It doesn't even resemble where we were about 3 floors ago. Set item stash. I mean, we could look for the flare mantle, but I have to take the beef. So this should last. See, look at all these debuffs. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe like elemental, like chill and all that stuff isn't considered a debuff. I don't know. Should have probably done some more research on what a debuff actually is considered in this game. Oh, that's BS. Like is bleed... My question is, like, is bleed considered a debuff? Right? Slow fire scimitar. Cursed set item stash. Flare Mantle. No, we get the Magus Amulet. +1 mana. It's probably better than this baseball bat. So let's grab it. Pawn shop anywhere? +1 intelligence or a set item stash. Would be nice to get our level up for sure. We kind of need our dexterity. That's not a great place to be. Yikes, dude. Alright, Battle Rush. So this is it. Potion effects are permanent. I mean, it's really good to get that early, right? Battle Rush. On combat start, gain full stacks of Battle Rush, which is 3.9% increased damage and movement speed per stack. Stacks last 1 second, decaying one after another up to 10 stacks. Periodically trigger your on-combat start effects, including this one, every 10 seconds. I mean, man, we got some kind of goofy traits here. I don't know what Mage Blood's really going to do for us unless we come across a bunch of potions. Your critical hits gain 150% critical hit multiplier against bleeding enemies. I mean, we do a little bit of bleed. I guess I'll take Battle Rush. Here's a tavern. We'll go in the tavern. What do we have? So this is Unreal, and this is Lucky. Divine Branch. We have the Repair Powder guy. For sure we want that. 1 flask refill. Could certainly use a flask as well. But yeah, we love us some Repair Powder for sure. It's just survivability. So why don't we actually use that? Buy another one. Let's throw down the Magus Amulet. Later Executioner Sword. Just don't need ya. Get some more Repair Powder for sure. Alright, what else do we have? We have the Nurse here. %13 increased damage. It's Rum, 7% lucky hit chance. Increased damage over time. That's very good. I believe your tipsiness is your maximum amount of hearts. So we're gonna get all boozed up here. Actually, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like we're... Have a max tipsiness of 3 is what it looks like. Okay, flask refill or ranger weapon. I've got to understand the tipsiness mechanics a little bit better for sure. Oh, come on, man. I was looking at something else. Alright. This must be the flare mantle. 25% increased burn tick speed. 100% more damage. Over grants 20% increased damage with two-handed weapons. We're not using a two-handed. Actually, we are. Yeah, alright. Two-handed melee weapons count as one-handed, though. So let's take a look at this. So this actually does... The town guard armor does more damage, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to keep the town guard armor on, I believe. Desperately need this, except for we don't have any money. Great. Be cool if you could just do it for free, bro. That's not how it works. Yeah, you're right. That's not how it works. All right, beef. One final rest. Guaranteed melee weapon. Do we use a repair powder here? I don't think so. I'm pretty comfortable with death here. So let's go. Later, death. Alright. We have a couple of epics. Put their weapons. I mean, this isn't going to... Happy Zweihander. Berserker's Axes. Since this is enchanted, my guess is it would sell better if we ever had to sell it. I mean, we're kind of like a pseudo fireman, but we're actually more like just an elementalist guy, right? All right, let's go to the Burning Hells for sure. That's what we're looking for. Yes, we have a date with Tiamat, so let's go. Alright, campfire. Yeah, we don't really need you. Increase attack speed. We have a couple of repair powders that we can certainly fall back on if we need to. So let's go. First time I've ever been to the Burning Hells here, folks. 10% 10% increased damage with non-crits. Alright, so for our obsidian dice, let's take a look here quick. Dominance. Buffs. So that's buffs. Focus might. I mean, these are not really great, but they're kind of working for us, I suppose. I think dominance is something that we can probably get rid of. Actually, all of this right here is being boosted by that. And at the start of battle, we'd actually get a pretty big increase. Titan grip, insight. We're not using mana draining weapons, right? This is not a mana draining weapon. So I think we can safely re-roll that one and let's just see what we can get. Goodbye insights. Welcome barbarism. I think that actually will go pretty good. Each point of strength additionally grants +5 critical hit multiplier. That's great. That's wonderful. All right, let's go. Let's keep on keeping on here. Just a lot of stuff going on. You got to keep your eyes wide open for sure. These dragons are very tanky. Alright, got through that. Critical hit multiplier. Yeah, we're all over this. Two bombs. We're doing good on bombs. What? Oh, come on. I didn't step in that poison puddle. Give me a break, game. There's no way. I was like hyper aware of where that was. But I guess so. Here's a shop. This guy will require souls, I believe. Yeah, dragon scale armor. We have the rainbow in a bottle. Legendary companion. +1 luck for 7 souls. Really? Dragon scale shield. It's 30% increased melee damage dealt to bosses. That ain't bad. Slow moonshine greatsword. Don't mind if I do. Gnome's giving us some luck here. Critical hit chance for a heart. Let's go with the key. Well, I forgot to say farewell to my slime or goo companion. He was kind of with me from the get-go for sure. but you've been replaced by the superior gnome. So one final rest. Let's use our armor. Unfortunately, we're poisoned, which is just really a bummer. Alright, so I'm gonna have to be really good here. Here's Tiamat. Alright, let's go, Tiamat. Let's see what you got. Look at all these status effects, goodness gracious. Tiamat likes to talk trash. In fact, all of his heads like to talk trash. Alright, T-Mat, that's all you got? Let's get some bleed on you, huh? Alright, we'll see you later, Tiamat. I must admit, in comparing the high heavens and the burning hells, the high heavens definitely a greater challenge. Hey, what do we have here? Hero Charm, +1 to weapon upgrade level. Yeah, we'll take that for sure. Now it's +2. I mean, we rocked this with an Unreal Zenith +1. That's amazing. We are not a being of pure evil. In fact, I believe we have morality, don't we? Yeah, we're +1. So yeah, I wonder if we'll get into hell. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that there's not a chance. Not a chance. Alright, well, we're gonna sip the Ecor. And we're gonna close this one out, folks. We accomplished our goal. We got the Dragoon unlocked. We made it to the Burning Hells, so now we're going to get the Evil Shops unlocked. We got another part of the progression unlocked. Whispers of Brimstone. Achieving this world objective unlocked Infernal Shops and enabled paths to unlock new classes. So this is what I was interested in checking out for sure. Did we get to level 30 here as well? We sure did. Now we're up in our Paragon level. Okay, I'm not sure what that does exactly, so let's explore a little bit. So no new cinders added. I think I'm okay with that. Let's check out this. Broken Hero Sword. Only somebody with a wish for death would contemplate using this. Okay. Compass. Well, in inventory, you'll find boss rooms one room earlier. Okay. Mana Catalyst. Accessory, excuse me, that makes all weapons drain mana, making them profit from stat point. Okay, so that's pretty good. Mystery Box. Grants you a random acquired gift. Okay. Pretty basic, but definitely gives you some flexibility to explore. Alright, so now what we have to do is, we had the Celestial Throne and Infernal Throne, so I believe that means you have to get to the final World 12, right? So we have to take it beyond the Burning Hells. We have to take it beyond the High Heavens, which means our morality will come into place. Come into play, I should say. Okay, so that is definitely some exciting stuff. And here we go with a bunch more class unlocks. Let's see here. Barbarian, so Demon Hunter. Defeat Amon in the Burning Hells as the Ranger. Okay. Jester. Burning Hells as the Bard. Ninja class. Burning Hells as the Thief. The Ninja, right? Alchemist. High Heavens as the Wizard. Okay. So we have High Heavens and Burning Hells. My guess is Amon is the final encounter in the Burning Hells. So what does Paragon do exactly? It doesn't look like it really expands the skill tree any. Maybe it's a way to continue to get points into the skill tree. Okay. And let's take a look at the Dragoon. Very cool looking sprite there. Reminds me of like Kain from Final Fantasy IV. Lancer, your hits from weapons always count as being at far range and at close range at the same time regardless of the actual range. Interesting. -1 alignment too. Okay. Draco Spear, Wyvern Helmet, Wyvern Armor. Very, very cool, folks. So we're gonna close this one out here today. If you enjoyed the content, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Thank you so much for your viewership. More Tiny Rogues here. We're just gonna keep on keeping on in this fashion. It's a casual little addition to the channel, and if you enjoy it, I'd appreciate you subscribing. So yeah, keep your eyes open for the next Tiny Rogues episode. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at in the world. And we will catch you in the next video. Thanks a lot, folks.